And then the Five of Wands in the cross telling me just the fighting, the arguing, the blocks, the issues, the shit in between the two of you to make this happen. We're going to continue and see what's going on. We'll clarify that in a bit. So let's continue and see what's coming in towards you. And by the way, I've been telling everybody, brace yourself for July. It's almost over. Things will start to smooth out in August. So what's coming in this last week of July for my Cappies, please? The Chariot and the Queen of Swords. Well, that's interesting. And the Page of Cups. You're trying to stay focused, right? You're like, I can't be deterred by this bullshit. I can't deal with this person and what they're saying to me and doing to me. I have to be methodical. I have to be smart, fair, balanced, honest. I have to lift my sword and cut this bullshit out or put the sword down to talk to my person. But you're trying to remain focused, on agenda, on path, on track, right? You could be texting somebody or they're texting you. It looks like an apology to me, or like somebody here's begging for mercy. This is so weird. You're still taking things day by day. What is interesting to me is that this breakup somehow happens to be in your ballpark. I want to say. This is interesting. Let me see what's going on here. What's the surprise of the week? I think it's you who's denying it all. Like they did something to you and you're kind of, you know what? I got other options. I don't need this kind of vibe. All right. Two of Wands in cross and the Seven of Wands. You are pausing and reflecting. But moreover, you're very defensive and you are resisting something or someone. All right. The thing is, you are struggling to move forward in your life and leave something or someone. Not struggling, but you are there. You are at the precipice of moving forward. But you have mentally disengaged from someone here. And you said, I'm going to leave the chaos. I'm going to go towards something smoother and easier. It's like leaving Bethlehem. It's like chaos. There's a King of Wands here, though, that's available to you. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, very fiery. It doesn't have to be a fire sign. It's just somebody you're very attracted to. A lot of chemistry and passion. But this is why you're challenged. Because you know the second you move forward, it's with somebody else. It's no longer the other person that you seem to have broken up with. But you seem to be hesitating, resisting with the Seven of Wands. You're like trying to be like, no. The funny thing is with this King of Wands, there's a serious potential there of happiness, of being a happy, collaborative family. What's the advice here for my Caps, please? You do have to think of your worth and your value. All right, Capricorn? Because you're coming up as Empress for advice. And the Empress is saying, you're the one that births things. You're the one that brings things to the table. When I say birth things, not just literally children, but ideas at work, concepts, innovation, whatever it is, value to the home. And the Moon, interesting, two major arcanas. The Moon talks about being cautious. It talks about being aware of things that you're not aware of. There are things that are out of your control. Like at work, you don't know what your bosses are saying behind closed doors. You don't know what colleagues are saying behind closed doors. You don't know what this other person that you're dealing with in a relationship is doing behind your back. You have to be cautious. And remember your worth and your value. You truly do. This has something to do also with a marriage or a commitment, interestingly enough. Let's see what the outcome of the week is showing us. Five of Swords. Nine of Cups and Six of Wands. Oh, who are you? Knight of Swords. All right, hello. And the Hermit, Virgo energy. You also have Pisces, Taurus energy, all the fire signs. Chariot is Cancer. You had the King of Swords. Everyone is here. The whole kitchen sink. All right. In your outcome, Five of Swords, you're debating cutting your losses. You're like, it's not worth it. I really just can't. I'm constantly arguing and fighting. It's a thing that you're going back and forth with your mind and your heart. You're saying to yourself, do I give up my stability and I have full-on passion and love? Or do I give up passion and love and just have stability? But if I do that, how can I work this? You're going back and forth with some sort of idea in your mind, okay? Six of Wands, somebody comes back to vindicate you, validate you. They haven't forgotten you. Nine of Cups, this makes your heart sing. This is a desire of yours. This is wish fulfillment. Somebody rushed in and said a thing. I love you. I want to make this work. And this kind of just made your heart sing. Or you're the one that's rushing out there going to say something to someone. It's a matter of fact. It's like a statement you give. It looks nice to me with the Six of Wands and the Nine of Cups. Whatever or whoever came back and gave you kudos, whether it's a boss or a lover or a person, it's something desirable, something you've wanted. But you go into hermit mode. Here's where it's going to get interesting, because the second you go into hermit mode to think things through, to think about your next moves and your steps, your counterpart, the other person, doesn't know what you're doing. So they're assuming the worst. All right, let's start clarifying. Where did they go? Let's get you guys out. All right, Spirit, for my Capricorn, please. What is Five of Wands, King of Swords, and Queen of Swords in the reverse? Three of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I had a sense of you letting go of someone, and you started moving towards another path, another direction. See, the Three of Wands in reverse is saying you're kind of done waiting, or whatever the situation is that was happening between you and another person, it's arrived, it's here. It's like the ship came into port and it docked and it's tied and it's tethered at the port. And this is your wish fulfillment and your desire. Your wish fulfillment and desire has arrived. But I need you to be careful because there is something toxic going on here. All right? And you do need to make an assessment or a judgment call on said situation from something or someone from your past that you have not closed the door on quite yet. All right? And this is probably why you're finally going in and saying something to someone. Be careful of the devil energy. Devil energy talks about codependency, obsessions, fear, insecurity, and all these things are devil's activities that make us behave a certain way, and it screws us in the end. All right, let's see what the Queen of Swords and the Chariot is doing here. You're thinking things through. You're staying focused. You're not letting things touch you, even though this is pretty serious, the Ten of Swords. You had an ending or a betrayal. This person really, this lover. Lovers in cross. I had a feel, and the fact that it's in cross still tells me, Capricorn, that the ball is definitely in your court. You can swivel the neck and the head of this person. You think you can't. You can. And I see you thinking about it too. I see you doing a little stalking though. You met this person on purpose by the universe, the Wheel of Fortune. It was to get you out of a rut from something else or someone else. Now, lovers happens to be a choice. Let me see what's going on here with this King of Wands and this Two of Wands. And See, it's like you want to move forward from somebody, but you're stuck physically. It's like, here I go. Do I do it? Do I not do it? But mentally, I think you've already disengaged from somebody. Not I think, I see it. And if you haven't yet, it's in your future position. Six of Swords and the King of Wands, please. Let's bring it down. For Capricorn. Look at this. This is another... There's a big central theme here with the King of Swords. See here in the opening, it's like you're breaking up or it's on the rocks, right? Now the clarifiers, you mentally disengaging from somebody, is this King of Swords, right? This Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, they don't have to be, but this is definitely somebody that's like cerebral, smart, fair. And Queen of Cups, which is you having feelings, love, connection. Somebody that you have a lot of passion and chemistry with, but ready to rock and roll. Because with one person here, it stagnated. It needed to go to the next level, and it wasn't budging. Or somebody here got bored. The Empress and the Moon, please clarify this for Capricorn in the advice position. All right, so today is the day, or was it yesterday, the 20th and the 21st, where the astrologers are talking about Barbelt's basket, where these 4 planets are aligning exactly 4 degrees. I think this affects Gemini and Aries. The reason I bring it up is because if you are dealing with air sign, fire signs, they are being affected by the Barbelt basket, right? I mean, the whole collective is, but not as much as those two. So they're already going through something mentally, massive changes within and without, like around, like internally, externally. So that's a thing. I don't know if you want to be patient for them, a little understanding, or you don't want to be a part of it at all. Because I have strength here, 8 of Cups in reverse and the 5 of Pentacles. You feel left out in the cold. So you're returning back to somebody, because this, when you see an 8 of Cups, that means you were pouring it out and nobody was pouring it back in. That's why you left in the first place. But then when you really went out there, it was really lonely. But you're also resisting, hesitating, because you're holding on to somebody. You need to be cautious because you don't know what's going on in their world. Look it up, Barbell Basket, and see how this affects Capricorn, because this also affects you. That's why I keep saying to everybody, just, let us get through July. August, things will, ease out. You need to know your worth and your value. Is this person worth it? You also have an Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Passionate new beginning coming in. This is why Spirit's cleaning your plate. Or a new project with work. It'll be a lot of work. It'll be hard work, but you will like it a lot. And you will have some form of success and or kudos, because it looks like it makes you super happy, the Sun. Others of you, this is a relationship with someone you've known from a while ago. Passion and new beginning. It's a burden. It's a lot of work, but you could be happy with it. This is what it is. Relationship's another job. You have to work at it. It is what it is. All right, the Knight of Swords, the 9 of Cups, the 6 of Wands, and the 5 of Swords. Clarify this for Cappies. I almost said Cancer. Are you guys dealing with the Cancer too? Ooh, the Emperor in reverse. Aries energy, breakup. Somebody here who was trying to manipulate you, or you felt like they were trying to manipulate you. Some of you broke up with an Aries person. This is a person of authority that's using their authority against you. Fucked up shit. You're debating this person. You're running in to say something. I think they come back to vindicate you, validate you. But you like this. You really do. And I think you're going back and forth in your mind over this person. Because they're the ones that is the burden. Are they worth the burden? Are they worth the barbell basket? Because there you are, my Queen of Wands, along with a fire sign. Queen of Wands. Those of you who are new to my channel, most of my LPs, that's what I call the fans, because they're subbies, and I call them LPs instead of subbies. Anyway, neither here nor there. You know that you're my queens, male or female, whatever your pronouns are, you are my queens. The kings is the opposing energy. I only do that for TikTok and YouTube because you're a large audience. And if you want to know the difference between you and the other energy, because cards are souls, they're energies. I've made the kings in my readings to be the other energy. You are my queens. So you, Queen of Rods, are the third person. You are the Mr. You are the Mrs. in the third party situation. You are the mistress, Queen of Rods, to this person. So let's see what we're going to talk about in the extended for love. In the extended, again, those of you who are new, it's mostly love. It's only love or relationships, however you want to look at it. Cappies, please. We go into your person, actions, thoughts, feelings towards you type jam. And then we go through every sign. Cappy, please. Capricorn. And then we layer tarot over these messages. Yeah, codependency. It's probably why I saw the devil. Past life relationship. You got a karmic here. And finances and career. So this is going to be interesting for me to see finance and careers, because this is what's holding back somebody in a relationship. Either someone's ultra focused on this, or they feel like they don't make enough to be a suitable partner, or you're judging. And then there's codependency. There could be other reasons too. Like sometimes, some people don't leave marriages or relationships because they're they're codependent on finances. Might be together that we need to be reading these, but we'll see in the extended. Let's head on over there. Everybody else, I will see you next week. And thank you for your patience, Cap.